Alright guys, so today we're going to be checking out this video from the YouTube channel called Alpha Male. Let's get into it.
We're going to singles mixer night, and this
As a pair.
As a pair. And these are our predictions.
Someone is going to make a pickup line about the Canadian wildfire.
Yeah.
Hey girl, is you a Canadian wildfire? Because you take my breath away.
I predict that about 5 to 10 guys are going to ask for Snapchat and or Instagram.
I predict that someone's going to ask us if we're sisters because they don't have a better pickup line, even though we look nothing alike.
I predict that at least 2 guys are going to pretend that they're Swifties, but then they're going to say that their favorite song is Love Story, so then I'll just know that they're doing it just because they think I'm cute.
How dare they?
I mean, those little details are cute, but they gotta be thinking about how many dates they're gonna be getting and how many potential husbands they're gonna find.
I'm going to a singles event tomorrow night, and I'm nervous.
I think people meet at meetups more often than people meet at singles events because of the way the thing is structured.
Hi, I'm 23 and I've never had a boyfriend.
Okay, I turned 40 this year and I've never been in love. I've never been in a
Yeek.
I would love if we could be honest and rebrand singles events as the truth, which is a perfect place to meet your brand new platonic best friend. Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I have to cancel the singles event that I planned to be on my farm this weekend. Y'all know I'm an event planner and I have a fish farm, and I advertised a fishing for love event where singles could come here and fish and have dinner and meet each other in person, not on a dating app. And 5 women RSVP'd yes, and 1 man. And even the 1 man that did RSVP did it through one of the ladies. I promoted the event on 45 different Facebook groups, specifically about hunting, fishing, camping, country life, and all local to my area. I know that my post reached over 12,000 people specific to the age group, the gender, and the interests that I just described. And yet, no man RSVP'd.
Yeah, I mean, fishing sounds nice with some buddies, but for a singles event, I don't really know about that.
Were once envisioned as vibrant gatherings where individuals could organically connect and potentially find their romantic partners in real time. These occasions were designed to facilitate meaningful interactions. However, in recent times, the landscape of these events has undergone a notable shift, leaving many disenchanted with the experience.
If you want to attend our first singles event, here are the details. Our first event will be a week from today, February 8th, and it starts at 7 p.m. If you'd like to attend, download the Thursday app. You can get a ticket, RSVP through there. You don't actually have to match with anybody on the app in order to show up. Come alone, bring a friend, whatever feels good for you. Just come and be prepared to be social.
What am I looking at right now? I'm sorry, what are we looking at?
The more and more dates I go on with people, I realize how comfortable I am being single. I do not need a man. It's a want, and I don't even know if I want one anymore.
I mean, if she's gone on so many dates and yet she still hasn't found the one, then it might just be her standards. Because if she wants a commitment from somebody, then she's going to have to work for that.
Have left no room for imagination, none whatsoever. It's like your sense of entitlement is out of control. Your expectations are unrealistic. Y'all walk around showing your bodies half dressed, half exposed 24/7, out smoking, drinking, partying 24/7, on the scene 24/7. A lot of y'all are not even coming with nothing to the table because you're too busy with your hand out trying to see what man got the next bag so he can sponsor your lifestyle to make you look like you're living a lifestyle to post on the internet. It's like a lot of y'all don't have common sense. A lot of y'all don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of y'all don't have no originality about yourselves. Everybody is getting the same body. Everybody is getting the same hairstyle. Everybody looks the exact same. They're just tired of what you guys are presenting. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact.
Yeah, she's so right. I mean, the attention really isn't that valuable if you think about it. Because instead of a fleeting emotion, she could have a partner for life.
In the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are like, they're waiting. It's the third date, fourth date, a week later, he hasn't gone in for the kiss.
Yeah, nowadays, so many guys are just so hesitant to do pretty much anything in relationships. Because them sitting back and building their empires isn't so risky.
To be honest, I'd rather just be a little lonelier than deal with all the hassle of dating. I'm really not in a place emotionally and financially where I can deal with sorting through a bunch of misses to find a Mrs. Nowadays with dating apps, there's always something new and more exciting just around the corner. So many women I've dated have abruptly broken things off because they found something more exciting. Dating is like taking on a part-time job. I don't have the time or the energy. I'm sure all of you can relate to that. It's actually really messed up psychologically when a person thinks about it. Specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who conveniently hold themselves to extremely low standards but feel entitled to the best. More specifically, unrealistic expectations are held by people who act like victims when they're confronted with equally high expectations.
Yeah, far too often we can send so many messages on those dating apps, then finally get a date, pay for it, and then get ghosted. But if you decide to follow your dreams, that will not ghost you.
I can't see one single positive argument for staying single today. We're having a cigar the other day with this guy when we did the live podcast. He's 35 years old, makes millions, but he doesn't want to get married. He says, it's too risky getting married today. I said, it's too risky getting married today. I said, man, it's too risky staying single today. Like, what do you think life is all about? Pulling up to a restaurant in a Rolls Royce? For what? Who cares? Those people that say, what a nice car, don't give a shit about you. Everything about life is investing in things that outlive you. Man wants to live forever, but we're not going to. The only way you're going to get a glimpse of living forever is by what you build. You have kids, you raise them properly, they continue your last name, you write a book, you make music, you make movies, you make something that outlives you.
True. All of this is true. Well said.
As a result of these concerning developments, many men have opted to avoid singles events altogether, opting instead for alternative avenues to meet potential partners. The once promising concept of singles events has been tarnished by a series of negative dynamics, leaving many disillusioned with the prospect of finding meaningful connections in such settings. If these issues are not addressed, the viability of singles events as a platform for genuine connection may continue to erode, further exacerbating the challenges faced by those seeking romantic relationships.
Well, I mean, they know that at those singles events, they're probably not going to find the best options there, because those might just be found in restaurants, churches, and maybe even the workplace. But if you're careful.
Hey girl, what's up?
Hey girl, nothing much. What's up with you?
Girl, I'm chilling. What's going on with you?
I heard about your last online dating experience.
You did? Yeah, girl. Crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm done with these dating apps.
I feel you. Well, I actually have an event for you to go to tonight.
For real? Where is it?
It's gonna be at my church. What? Girl, why? It's gonna be a lot of single dudes there.
Lies.
I am not lying. I'm for real.
I ain't messing with you, because the last time you invited me to your church's singles event, it was all women. Girl, might as well have been a ladies' night or something.
We had a good time the last time, remember?
What I remember was that we spent half the time praying for husbands when the husband should have been there that night at the event. No.
You're being dramatic. It was a few dudes there.
It was 3 guys there, and 2 of them were there with their girlfriend. And then the other one was there with his wife.
It wasn't that bad, I'm telling you.
And there you have it, the church. Which, I mean, if you do go, might actually be better if you're looking for something long term.
Single events where singles go to meet other people are the worst, because that's pretty much just the leftovers and the completely hopeless people that have 0 values and 0 standards, you know? They just go there in hope that they find someone that they can date. You know, single groups, single Facebook groups, single markets, dating apps, like all of these things are where the singles with no standards go to and never get anything. That's the worst place to meet high quality.
There we go. And oftentimes, a lot of the guys that do end up going know what's up and aren't there for something long term.
They're there at these mixers to beautiful, successful women who are making a conscious effort to put themselves out there to meet someone. Guys, you really don't even have to spend money at these events. Fellas, start signing up for these events. Start going to these events.
Now, we don't have to spend money, but we do have to spend our time.
Because it makes it easy to approach someone, and it makes it easy for someone to approach you. Classic stuff. Putting this out there because I want to start going to them again. Yeah, sign up for them. Just sign up for someone, and it makes it easy for someone to approach you. That classic stuff. Putting this out there because I want to start going to them again. Yeah, sign up for them. Just sign up for them.
I mean, in an ideal world, we would be going to these events and actually finding partners, but that's not happening. So until then, she's better off just working on herself and putting herself out there.
Women often approach such events with a sense of urgency, driven by societal pressures to settle down, get married, and start a family within tight timelines. For them, finding a partner isn't merely about companionship. It's about fulfilling practical needs such as financial stability, emotional support, and relief from the stresses of daily life. This utilitarian view of relationships can be off-putting to men seeking genuine connections based on mutual respect and shared values. Instead of viewing singles events as a last resort, men should prioritize self-improvement and confidence building, while women should focus on fostering genuine connections based on mutual respect and shared values. Only then can single events regain their appeal as platforms for meaningful interactions, rather than desperate attempts to find companionship.
Yeah, so pretty much we've learned that singles events are no good. But that doesn't mean you could still try it though. So regardless, both parties are better off just spending that time working on themselves and meeting each other the old-fashioned way. I really hope you enjoyed these ones today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the video right above me.